Have you ever stopped to think about what's actually going on in your head when you have to make a tough call? Well, what if I told you your brain isn't just one single thing, but it's more like a whole team of friends, all on a massive Lego adventure together? Yeah, let's get into it.
Seriously, think about that for a second. It's not some single CEO calling all the shots. It's a group, a crew, all working together on their most important project ever.
And what's that project? It's you! They are constantly building and tweaking and problem-solving, piece by piece, just like building with Legos. You know, this simple idea, it's going to be our key to unlocking some really complex stuff about how our minds actually work.
Okay, so if our brain is a team, who are the players? Let's meet these brain friends. You'll see, each one has a very specific and super important job to do. First up, we've got the anterior cingulate cortex. We're just going to call this one the Lego planner. Think of this friend as the team captain, the emotional heart of the group. When feelings are running high or a choice is really tough, the planner steps in and gets everyone talking, figuring out the best way forward.
Next up, meet the supramammillary nucleus, or our surprise sensor. You know that feeling when you jump at a loud noise? Yep, that's this friend kicking into gear. It detects anything sudden or startling and basically sounds the alarm so the whole team can react in a split second.
And then we've got the AV-TIXI, which is way easier to call the memory matcher. This friend is basically the team's living library. It's constantly pulling up blueprints from past adventures, remembering faces, places, and lessons learned to help figure out the puzzle that's right in front of them.
Now check out this power trio. We've got the basal ganglia, our movement manager, which helps the team actually do things. Then there's the superior colliculus, the lookout, who's always scanning the horizon. And finally, the hemisferosum, the connection expert, sending these little secret messages between all the friends so they can coordinate perfectly. They're the ones who keep the team safe and ready to move as one unit.
And last but not least, meet the orbitofrontal cortex, the decision detective. This friend is the team's master strategist. It's the one that carefully weighs all the pros and cons, all the options, to help choose the absolute best Lego piece for the job.
So, we've got this incredible team of specialists, right? But what happens when they're not just building a cool Lego castle? What happens when the puzzle they have to solve is messy and emotional and really, really tough?
This is such an important question because sometimes we all face situations that make us question everything. They make us question ourselves or other people, and it can cause this deep, confusing kind of pain inside.
Well, scientists have a name for this feeling. They call it moral injury. It's not like a cut or a bruise. It's an injury to our heart, to our sense of what's right and wrong. And for our little Lego team, this is probably the hardest puzzle they'll ever face.
But, and this is the important part, here's the good news. The brain friends, they don't have to face this puzzle alone. They do what they always do best. They get to work together. And how they do it is just a beautiful example of teamwork.
So look, here's how it plays out. First, the lookout spots that something's not right. Then the surprise sensor jumps in to help manage that initial shock, that startle. Right after that, our team captain, the planner, gets everyone together to talk about their feelings. The memory matcher chimes in, recalling lessons from the past. And finally, the detective helps the team figure out a solution that's fair and just. It's an incredible process.
And the most crucial point is this: by working together, they make sure that even when things get emotionally overwhelming, nobody gets left behind. Every single member of the team is seen and supported.
Okay, so we get how the team works together on the surface level. But what if we could go deeper? What if there was a secret instruction book that explained how all this incredible teamwork is even possible? This is where things get really, really cool, especially for the parents listening. Let's think about it like this. On one hand, what we see is the friends building with Legos. That's the behavior, right? But underneath all of that, there's this hidden world of secret codes. We're talking genes, proteins, electrical signals that lets them communicate and cooperate so perfectly.
We are living in a time that scientists call the omics era. And thanks to unbelievable technology like massively parallel sequencing, they can now read the master instruction manual for every single one of our brain's Lego pieces. It's like seeing the unique genetic blueprint for each and every one of our brain friends.
And why is that a game changer? Because if we have the master instructions, we can understand exactly how to help our team become stronger, more resilient, and ultimately happier, especially if one of the friends is having the hard time.
So all of this brings us to our final and maybe most important section. How can we actually use all this knowledge to help build a stronger brain for ourselves and for our kids?
So here are the big takeaways. First, just remember that every part of the brain is unique. Modern science can actually help us see which parts might need a little extra support. But on a daily basis, simple things like really talking about feelings and paying attention to a child's startle reactions can make a massive difference. In the end, it all comes back to teamwork.
I just love this quote because it wraps everything up so perfectly. It's not about having a flawless brain from day one. It's about the process. It's about building it together, step by step, with a whole lot of patience and understanding.
And at the very heart of all of this is our Lego planner, the anterior cingulate cortex. This amazing part of the brain is the leader that guides the entire team, the surprise sensor, the memory matcher, the detective, all of them, to navigate the messy, emotional, and wonderful puzzles that we call life.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. Knowing that you have this incredible, dedicated team inside your own head working for you every single moment, what's one small thing you can do today to help them build something amazing?